Hey, yo, let's get this popping, bro. Shouts to the cast. It's gray raining. And I'm really like, I'm in the mood to talk this. You know what I'm saying? SmackDown lady, get ready for that. But WrestleMania week is such a long week. And then everyone is in such like love fest mode. And I'm so proud of this person. And this person did so good. Excuse me, and all that. So it's like, I guess. Like, that's what's up. But, man. Let's get into the storylines, but we can't do that right now because clearly we have this draft coming up in a couple. So we'll get there when we get there. And in the meantime, I wouldn't call it a holding pattern, but the slight character development that happens post WrestleMania is taking place. Raw Aftermania, April 8th. The stuff I got to see, it was a level of surprises. It wasn't that many though. Roxanne was on TV. That's solid. That's what I took from Raw Aftermania. You know what I mean? But if it's like a call up, I don't know. What are we doing? It's still a lot to transition, all of that stuff, so I get it. Like, it was still opening the segment, 45 minutes, damn near an hour, these guys in the ring. Yo, shouts to Cody, man. Getting into it. Yo, we love The Rock. Y'all already know we love The Rock. Shouts to DJ on all that. The crowd knocked out the park with the "this is awkward." Like, I understand the idea and the meaning of it all and the quoted symbolism, but no. If I was Cody, I'd have smacked the shit out of him again. Like, yeah, with all due respect, Rock, you're gonna come through and you're gonna try to fight me for this title. That's the only way you're touching it now. That's how I felt. Like, no, we're gonna fight, and if you want my title, you're gonna have to come fight for it. Done deal. Like, you ain't even go to NXT. Like, what is you talking about? Like, no. And that's just how I feel. But no, for real, like, outside of storyline, it is a little disheartening, a little sad to know that The Rock is going back away for a little while. Like, obviously we knew that was gonna be a thing, but we're happy that my man DJ said he'll come back for a while. He made it 40. He did it. It's like, he hatched that idea a long time ago, and to be able to make it happen. I still haven't even watched the backstage part on whatever, probably YouTube, but I haven't even checked into it. So, I know that there's a lot that I'm gonna learn about it. And as far as the in-ring and the rest of it, look, Rock did what he needed to do at 40, man. Rock crushed it. Everybody should appreciate what he did coming through, and we're all happy that he, contributed what he did. Especially at the 40th anniversary. It was huge. Biggest WrestleMania of all time. Shouts to the game. Come on, let everybody know that. Really the greatest WrestleMania of all time. Cool beans. Big hit. New era. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Now, no, you're not holding my title. But as far as the CV, Cody being the people's champion, The Rock came through, and this is what you could expect if I'm the champion, and then some. Like, it was good, man. Every character, like, the out of that entire situation, the final boss was developed, and so far right now, from my vantage point, I don't know if they had that idea. I don't know if that character was scripted in the early going. But let's go. All right, Ilya Dragunov, Shinsuke Nakamura. All right, Dragunov got the win. Shinsuke didn't get the win. NXT champion picking up a victory on, SmackDown's resident, maybe bag. Like, I'm not mad because I like Shinsuke. But then, him and Dragunov, they need a story, but that's two very strong hits. That's the idea of what's happening in the new era. I didn't get to see it, but I'm not mad at the idea. I'd like to watch something like that in 6 months, maybe. Who knows? All right. Damian Priest, Judgment Day, celebrated their victories. Good on Dame, new champ. Drew now has a continued story. He's right there. He was so close, but now, he was out there gloating and doing all of the rest of the extras. Good storyline. So him and Punk got their thing coming up soon. I got my idea on how it's going to go. And if Drew picks up victory, I'm not mad. But, right now, Punk is Punk don't need no losses when he first coming back around type shit. That's how I feel. I would take shenanigans, but I don't know, man. Drew can't be losing out here, but then Punk can't be losing either. It's about to get bananas with those two. Punk is better than Drew on microphone right now. Punk is a little edgy. Like I think I spoke on this last week. He pushes that envelope, but it's not like he should stop. But it's like we need to find those sweet points, those good parts, the hinge points where it doesn't seem like you're taking too much of the curtain and giving it to the crowd. But whatever. Truth, Cena, Judgment Day, all of that hodgepodge craziness. I'm not mad. Good to see Cena. It is what it was supposed to be with that. Roxanne Perez, Indy Hartwell. Indy needs to go dark mode. She wasn't beating Roxanne in her current state like that. NXT looking real good as far as the Raw After Mania goes. Sami Zayn interrupted by Imperium and celebrated as Intercontinental Champ. I didn't get to see it. So then Chad Gable comes out, helps out. They beat Imperium. Good. Coach Chad. Okay. But then he's in the suits and he's not doing much of nothing except coaching. Good. I think it's a solid build because we all know my son could go, but then we all also know that he's like a leader of an entire faction, right? Is this what we're calling it? I think it should be called like that. Let's move on. Shouts to Imperium. We got to move this up. All right. Jade and Chelsea. I didn't get to see it. I hope it worked. I hope it worked out. What else? Drew McIntyre gave an irate rant. And then we had Jey Uso doing the main event thing with Ricochet, Bronson Reed, and then who is this? Jay, Drew, Bronson, and Rico. All right, so Drew is mad, understandably upset. His character is definitely developing as far as that space. I don't know. I'm not going to put words to it. I know everyone else is going to want to define it, but I don't think anyone else is good enough at defining it because the way they define characters, respectfully to a lot of the people in this community, the way they start defining characters is literally rooted in one, the old era, the last administration. That's one. Two, they're rooting it in being happy about being right about something. So it's not as if they're really developing the character. They're just calling out something that they've already seen a lot of times over and over. Like if you have a bunch of stale food, you're gonna know what the food is. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to call it out a million times. You've been feeding shit sandwiches for decades. So now it's like, oh well, this is the obvious direction for said character, but everyone forgets about the in-ring portion that has clearly changed. Whatever. Drew's on the road right now. I'm gonna let my man Drew do his thing, and once he reaches the next checkpoint or threshold of this character development journey that he's going on, I'll definitely speak on it. But he's on the move right now, so let's keep that going. I'm liking it because it can't just keep being, oh, he's almost getting it and then he's not getting it. That's just dumb. We're wasting time with that. Jey Uso, blah blah blah, fatal four way. All right, so Jay, Drew, Rico, and Bronson Reed. All right, solid match. Drew had it. Punk at the end came through with holding his ankle for the Claymore. I like it. I'm happy that it went down like that. It continues to build Drew's character. I feel like when Drew snaps into this kind of psychopath for real, then everyone's gonna have nothing else to talk about when it comes to it. But look, that's Raw. Good on Raw. Solid Raw After Mania. It wasn't anything crazy to write home about, but I definitely can, deal with the results. But now, to deal with the results, actually, over here on the streets of NXT, boy, I don't necessarily know what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, whatever it is we looking at, we gonna see how we do things. So what we looking at? All right, Kiana James, Izzy Dane, Fallon Henley, and then Kelani Jordan. They kept this going. NXT April 9th. The women's division is slowly picking up. These 4 women are part of it. That's definite. Izzy Dame is on the up with Kiana James right now. And then Fallon running with Kalani is good for both of them also. It's a solid trajectory on all sides. Kiana is definitely boosting Izzy, but Izzy is meeting the moment each time, at least from what I'm looking at. So good on all 4 of them, for real. Shouts to Kalani. Fallon's killing it. I don't know what we need right now, But HBK got it handled. So he's handling, like, things are going the way they're going. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, not mad at it. All right. Javon Evans be Scripps. Shouts to Scripps. And my son Javon Evans, what's that? Who the young OG? That guy be handling biz on Level Up. I'm not mad at it. The people like him. I've seen him on Level Up a couple of times. He has a very, very solid energy. He's young. He's fresh. I wouldn't call him green. He knows what he's doing. He definitely has I wouldn't say a presence. The crowd is his presence. You know what I mean? And the rest of it, he's literally just doing his thing. So good on him. Good on him. We need these spots. You know what I mean? We need the Javon Evans types. We need the what's another one that I could think of? We need the Igways and the Tysons, you know what I'm saying? On the up and ups, we need the Hanks and Tanks. You know what I mean? I can't speak on all of these guys without speaking on like the ladies, obviously, with the ups coming up with the Tatums and respectfully the Miss Parkers, you know what I'm saying? The metaphors, you know what I mean? Like it's really happening right now. So I'm happy to see JC and Jasmine Nix. So it's a lot of things. We just need to see the other half of it now with certain elements of like that continued in-ring promo work, you know what I mean, backstage stuff. Like it's a lot of different things, and HBK got it as far as what's going on down there. Like I'm very, very pleased to see that there's an actual formula being applied. So good on them, and I'm really hoping for the best. All right. NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez, and then Natty. Good on Natty being back at NXT. It don't matter. She's always a bright face to see. The crowd obviously showed that. So Roxy picking up the victory. All sorts of wildness. That's fine. Makes sense. Getting better. The family, no quarter catch crew. Good on the family and good on those guys. Need something else going on. Not enough time in the show. I get it. Just another one of those good weeks. Oh, speaking of Miss Parker, Jada Parker beat Brindley Reese. I was going to bring up Brindley Reese, but I said, not right now. Shouts to Soul Luca, by the way. What's going on backstage? Ariana Grace. Let's not gas it. Let's not gas it. Everything's impressionable. But forms of the body language, they were definitely tapped in as far as her backstage segment went. I enjoyed it. I'm happy to see what I'm looking at as far as they're going. Miss Parker picking up a victory on Brindley Reese. Oh, yes, Lord. Exactly. That's exactly what needs to happen. And, we going to keep going to see what we get. Axiom, Nate Frazier, Wolf Dogs tag titles. Axiom, Nate Frazier won because they was going to break up if they did. Not going to front. When I found out they was probably maybe going to break up, I was actually on the other side of it. Like, oh, damn, these guys about to break up? Man, that's whack. But I've been talking about this for years when it comes to like, the teams that get thrown together and then they not enemies, but they don't really mesh. But then all of a sudden they become like this awesome team, and then they eventually win the tag titles and it can be long standing. The last time we had a team like this, respectfully, was Aleister Black and Ricochet years ago, and this team has made it. They've become what feels like a team. The track and the music, I'm not really a fan of that sort of merging of the songs, but it works for it works for both of their tracks. I like them both. I've been pulling for them, so good. They needed this spot. They needed something to do for themselves, and they can work together as a tag team. It brings a lot of speed to the division. We got the heavyweight stuff, the hard hitting stuff taken care of. So now the speed and the heavy hitting stuff. I can't be mad at what I'm looking at regarding it. So good on them. Wolf Dogs. Man, look, I'd take them as a still tag team, or even if they go their separate ways, or if they remain a tag team and still do their own singles competitive thing, moving in their own business, that's what's up. Like, Corbin could chill. My man, my man Braun could do his main roster duties, and then, and if something go down or whatever, then my man Corbin could come through and kick ass, and it's like, always there to help. I don't know. It's just a thought, though. Just a thought. But good on them. And that was the main event. Dang, see, as soon as I start getting warmed up talking this, you know what I mean? Because now I'm more warmed up. I'm wide awake. You know what I mean? You have no idea what's moving around right now. You know what I'm saying? So on that, we about to get off this. Shouts to the Cash. You already know the vibes. For real. It's Friday, so enjoy SmackDown later on tonight. And I'm going to catch you for the next one. I'm going to catch your ass some careful. You better be careful.